Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 5 Things Friday. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of sort of maybe forgot that today was Friday. I was just chilling, not really doing anything, getting ready to make another last minute vlog that was gonna be really boring and uninteresting, when I realized that, holy crap, it's Friday. I completely forgot I'm supposed to do 5 Things Friday. Yeah, so I don't really have anything prepared. Like I said, I kind of freaked out for a second. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So I just hopped on my Facebook page and I'm looking at my favorite quotations. And I realized a lot of them are from books, specifically Sarah DESSEN books. So that's what today's episode is going to be about. My 5 favorite quotes from a Sarah DESSEN book. So if you don't know, Sarah DESSEN is a young adult author, and I read her stuff when I was a little bit younger. Not a lot younger, but you know, she writes for like the high school crowd, so I read her stuff when I was like 16 or so, and I still read her stuff now, just because I'm not 16 anymore doesn't mean I can't read it and enjoy it, you know, like I can still understand it, you know, and it's still really good and like everything like that, and her most recent one was actually about someone going into college, so it wasn't like that long ago, like the girl was like 18, so it's not that far off. I mean, I'm still 18, almost 19. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, but I really, really like her stuff. She's like one of my favorite authors. And she has really good quotes in her books. So I decided that I would just do quotes from her book. Because I can, because it's my vlog. And you can't tell me what to do. Sorry, I got a little hostile there. But yeah, so I originally wanted to do one quote from each book. I mean, obviously not like every single book because she has more than 5, but I just meant like I wanted each quote to be from a different book. But then I decided not to do that just because there are certain books that have like, that are much more quotable and have better lines than others. And like I said before, it's my vlog, I can do whatever I want, so they're not going to be from different books. I picked 3 books, and 2 of the books have 2 quotes each, and the other book only has 1. And again, my vlog, I can do what I want. I don't have to pick 5 separate books if I don't want to. So the first quote is from Just Listen, Sarah DESSEN's 7th book, and it's my personal favorite book, if I do say so myself. And the quote is, "Silence is so freaking loud." Because it's true. I mean, silence really, like, you never heard the expression, silence speaks louder than words? No. That's not the expression. The expression is actions speak louder than words, or silence speaks volumes. But you know what I meant. The second quote is from Sarah DESSEN's 8th book, Lock and Key, and the quote is, "It's a lot easier to be lost than found. It's the reason we're always searching and so rarely discover." I'm not sure why I like this quote so much. I just do. I just thought it was like a really nice, touching kind of quote, and I really liked that book because the book was about this girl who's in her senior year of high school, and I read it like the summer before I went to college, and like the entire last like page of the book was her like standing at the edge of the lake, like in her cap and gown right after she graduated and looking out on her future. So that book really touched me, and that quote was like, I think, one of like the last lines in the book, and I really, really liked it. Okay, the next quote is from Sarah DESSEN's 2nd book, so we're going way back to like the mid-90s. It's called Someone Like You, and it was actually made into a movie. The movie How to Deal with Mandy Moore was a combination of Sarah DESSEN's 1st book that summer and her 2nd book, Someone Like You. I didn't really like that summer that much, but we're not getting into that. Yeah, so the book is Someone Like You, and the quote is, you can't just plan a moment when things get back on track, just as you can't plan the moment you lose yourself in the first place." I really like that quote because the whole book was about, it was all about like best friends and like growing up and like growing apart or dealing with the fact that you guys are growing up and you won't always be best friends and guys are going to come in between you and stuff. I just really liked it because like everyone goes through that, and I mean the quote is basically like, you know, sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself. I know that's not really what the quote is saying, but that was kind of what the book was saying, and the quote helps that a little bit, I think. Okay, so this 4th quote is also from Lock and Key, and it's more of a funny one. It's, "We're at the mall, I have a credit card, I want to buy you things." It's like teenage Nirvana. And I just thought that was really funny because, I mean, it's really true. Okay, so the last quote is from Just Listen, which I already said is like my favorite book from her, and this is probably my favorite quote of all time from one of her books. And it's, "Don't think or judge, just listen." And I can't even begin to explain why I love this quote. I just do. Like, it literally, it speaks to me. Really, it does. That sounds cheesy, but it does. I just really, really love it. And it's like, if you think about it, it's kind of like a good thing to live by, I guess. Maybe, hey, when you're 16, it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite quotes from Sarah DESSEN. And I know it was kind of a cop-out today, and kind of girly and lame and cheesy. But like I said, I completely forgot that I was supposed to do 5 Things Friday. So sorry. I promise I will be prepared next week. Hopefully.